When you need advice, come to Ben and Kelly. It's group therapy on 99.7 DJX.
So Michelle reached out, hey guys, first of all, please don't judge me too hard when I tell you the backstory that leads to my current question.
Okay, did you hear that?
Try not to judge.
Too
Here
hard.
comes the backstory.
All right.
I'm 36, single mom to 3 kids.
Mm-hmm.
I thought I had met the one about 2 years ago.
Mm-hmm.
He was charming, great with my kids, hot, sweet, all the things. He moved in with us, started getting letters and calls from collection agencies. He was between jobs, so to help him out, I paid off his bills, and then his truck, his credit cards, and even his back taxes.
Oh.
I know before you say anything, I know how that sounds.
Okay.
It was all caps. I had to read it like that.
Gotcha.
I cringe when I tell you that added up to about $50,000.
Ooh.
But in my mind, I was giving him a clean slate for our future.
Oh, my gosh.
Then he moved to Vegas to be an MMA fighter.
What?
That didn't work out. He came crawling back. I finally wised up. That was about 8 months ago. I tell you that to get to this. Been dating a great new guy.
Mm-hmm.
This one has a job and everything.
Wow. All right. There we go.
Been about a month. But the other day, he called me from the mechanic saying he needed $100 because he forgot his wallet at home.
Okay.
Promised to pay me back. He hasn't yet. But I'm starting to feel scared now that I'm going down the same path, even though he's paid for all of our dates up to this point.
Mm-hmm.
But I'm doubting my own sense of judgment now because of my ex. I really do like him, but I really liked my ex too. How do I make sure he's not the same kind of guy?
Oh, wow. Well, maybe talk to him about finances a little earlier than you probably would have. And just say, hey, I know it's not a big deal. It may not seem like a big deal to you, but, that $100 that you borrowed from me, I need it back.
Well, and I feel like if she hasn't been transparent already about her past, I feel like she's honest with him. Just like,
maybe
not
now's
saying
a great
this is going to
time.
happen, but this is the situation I'm coming from, so I'm just a little,
Do you have any interest in an MMA?
Looks like no.
Are you?
This guy's got a job.
Are
which is
you
great.
wanting?
He's already ahead of the game.
Mm-hmm. All right.
But yes, he should hopefully understand, her fears about that happening again.
Yeah, a message on Facebook from Fran. I've never dated a guy that asked to borrow money. That's a huge red flag, in my opinion. Here's my advice when a guy asks you to borrow money. Just say no. Stop saying yes to these guys. You're making yourself a doormat. We teach people how to treat us, and you're teaching your kids how to be treated by what you accept.
Okay. And then Brittany kind of said something too. You're a single mom. Tell him you need the $100 back. If he doesn't pay you back, that's a big red flag.
Yeah.
You should understand that too. Like, I got 3 mouths to feed besides my own.
And I get that maybe he's
counts.
covering, nights out and things like that, but maybe he doesn't understand how valuable $100 is for you. And
yes.
you just need to articulate that and let him know. Hey, I don't know if you've ever been in this situation where, Michelle has been with a partner who mooches or asks money and asks for money. How did you get out of it? What did you say to kind of get on the straight and narrow with this person? Your experience could help here.
Yeah, absolutely. Shannon says, ask him to pay you back. Maybe he forgot. If he doesn't, then that's a red flag.
All right, 502-795-1997 is our number. Let's take some of your stories, all right? Do you have any stories about this? How did you work this out with your partner? All right, we'll do that coming up next on 99.7 DJX. So Michelle, our listener, worried she's falling down the same financial trap that she was in with an ex-boyfriend who basically duped her out of $50,000 before trying to go to Vegas to see his dream through of being an MMA fighter. So she's with a new guy now who borrowed $100 because he forgot his wallet at home to fix his car. He's not paid him back, and she's now like, "Oh gosh,
She's feeling triggered. Like,
Yep.
Is this going to be the same situation?"
Yep.
And she doesn't trust her own judgment now because of what happened in the past. It took her so long to figure that part out. But Jacqueline texted, "How they treat you is much more important than how much you like them. So if he's borrowing money and not paying it back, that's more important than how much you think you like him."
Oh man. Okay. Yeah. Hey June, what's your thought?
I've been kind of in a situation like that one lady.
Okay.
Except it was an ex of mine, and he stole $5,000 from me.
Oh,
Yeah, moved down to Alabama to help a best friend of mine, and he didn't like it. So whenever he moved down there, he had access to my bank account, and he took $5,000 from me. Tried to tell me that his grandparents wired it to me or wired it to him so he could move. So me and my best friend, we ended up finding out, and we ended up stealing the money back from him and put him on a Greyhound to go to Minnesota.
Okay. Wow. So are you recommending that Michelle steal the money back from her boyfriend?
no, that's not what she's saying.
It sounded like that.
Not at all. I was lucky enough to be able to steal my money back. But ever since then, I'm with my husband now. We've been together for about maybe 11 years now. I still have my own bank account, and he has no access to it.
Oh, okay.
Okay.
So
Well,
what?
I know a lot of couples that do that.
So
Yeah.
what's the next step for Michelle?
Honestly, for her just to kind of, gain her bearings back and realize that not everybody's the same, because it took me a while to learn that as well, and that she just needs to have a conversation with him and just be like, hey, this is where I'm coming from, this is how I feel, can we mend this, and just keep on trucking forward. Don't bring excess baggage into new relationships.
Thank you, June.
You're welcome. Y'all have a great day.
You too.
I think the one way to not bring that excess baggage into the new situation is to make the new guy aware of the excess baggage.
Yeah,
At
I
least
think you're right.
Yeah, if she hasn't yet shared her backstory with him, then, and just the fact too, a lot of people are just pointing out the fact that remind him you're a single mom of 3 kids. So that money is important and goes to, help feed the kids. So maybe he just forgot, and that's why we gently remind him, and then how he reacts to that, I think, is going to be telling, and if he's a good guy or not.
Yeah. Hey, knock knock. Yeah, and you can bring it up in a fun, casual way, like hey, still waiting on that $100, type of thing, without getting too mean,
right?
And then kind of going from there.
Confrontational.
Yeah. But good luck. I know talking finances and talking money, that can be an awkward conversation. That's for sure. So keep us posted. Good luck. I think there are a lot of good suggestions there, and that is group therapy.